completely forget everything. I'm nervous. Who am I dance partnering here? The Reaper?
I was listening all day to Overwatch, bro.
So we don't have a samurai.
I'm ready to lose some more. Let's get it.
Ooh, let's go.
Hey, it's only gonna be a little bit. I took some good notes, so we should be good. I can explain. Oh shit, the tower things are on the ground. That makes this easier.
Savage.
Here we go. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I was about to freehand those.
Dance partnering the Reaper.
Alright. So, first thing we'll do, I'm gonna pull one of these markers real quick. Alright, we're gonna do clock positions. Tanks north-south, healers east-west. DPS fill in after they're set.
You get that broom.
Actually, Willow and I should be opposite each other, more than likely.
No one was up front, so...
It'll make, what is it?
Where are we going?
It would be 4, is that it? No, 5.
Are we
It'll
G?
make it be 5 easier.
We'll be G.
Alright.
Okay.
Everyone have their positions memorized, more or less?
Alright. You're G. G. We go to G.
Right, parties.
Alright. We're...
Thomas, come over. Oh, never mind.
Was I in the right spot?
Yeah, we're okay. Like this.
Okay, well, where's the white mage? Okay.
You got both tanks on me?
White mage,
Should
white
just do
mage.
tanks don't matter, just needs 1 healer per. Because it's healer stacks. So this should be fine. And then tower groups. Tanks, you'll always soak north. I think north is a static tower. Willow, you and I will just fill in. And then healers, you're gonna take... Oh, I know, it has to be...
No, it has to be one range,
Right,
one healer.
1 range, 1 healer. So...
How Dean and I started it was the dancer was with the regen healer, and the caster would be with the shield healer.
Okay, so then Thomas, you'll be with Dean. Celestia, you'll be with Solitary. So
Yep.
then
White mage.
I'm just gonna say team 1. You're gonna start northwest, over by where I'm gonna put. You're gonna start there. If it's not that tower,
We start
you're
at
gonna
1.
take this tower. And then team 2, you'll start over in that corner. If it's not that tower, you'll take that tower.
Okay, so we're going
So 2, you'll always go clockwise. 1, you'll always go counterclockwise.
I didn't see where you put the second one at, I'm sorry.
Oh, northeast. So
Northeast, okay.
those towers aren't static. So if that tower is not there, you will rotate
northwest,
clockwise
counterclockwise,
off of true north, which is A. So your tower is either going to be 2 or 3. I mean, the 2's not going to.
Okay.
Well, actually, the two will be there. So your tower's
White
either going to be 2 or
mage.
3.
Counterclockwise, white mage, counterclockwise, white mage, counterclockwise. Got this.
And then for
There's actually another way that I learned to do that orb mechanic, because you can have, say, like if both of the towers are at 1 and 4, they're both on one side. You can do it that way?
Can they be on the same side?
Yes. So here's how we do it. One group starts at 1 and goes up. The other group starts at 4 and goes down. So you would always start at 1 and 4. If one's there, you stay at 1. If 2 is the first number that you would take, so say for instance, if it's 4 and 2, 4 would stay where 4 is, and then 1 would move over to 2. So then, if it's 4 and 3, 1 would rotate to 3. So 1 is rotating counterclockwise from 1, and the other one's rotating clockwise from 4, because they can appear both on the same side. And that mechanic repeats later in the fight, and it's the same instance. So it's
Carbuncle's
better to do it that way because it's not static left and right.
So there's because there's 3 sets of towers, 1 after Devour and 2 on their own.
Correct.
So then I'll let. Okay, because like I said, I haven't been in here before. So if you guys have any strats or anything, by all means. So you want to do it that way?
That was the way that we learned it because you just, for me, you always look at one. If one's there, you stay, and then I rotate basically clockwise, and then the other group rotates for me. It's very easy to find your positioning because the one after Devour is really easy to miss unless you know exactly which way you're going.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So we'll hold like that. Obviously, we're not going to see towers for several pulls, so
yeah,
we'll probably have add spawn on our first set of towers,
outfit.
just because that's how prog goes.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a huge information overload, so I can't promise I'm gonna remember anything until I'm in it.
He also has the
You're good.
casual
So then-
you're good.
So then,
2 crossbody bags.
everyone remembers their clock positions, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
everyone knows their light party, which is what we're in right now.
Yes, white
So
mage.
group 1
left mage.
will be left. Group 2 will be
Or the
right,
giant bunny.
and this is oriented off of true north, which is A.
We're with the giant
So this
bunny.
is pretty much where you'll be meeting.
D.
Obviously, just like more centered
Alright, so
But
towers.
on the line down the center of the arena.
1G3.
Otherwise, I'm gonna say we just do the
D.
explain the first 2 or 3 mechanics, and if we get past them, we wipe, and then I explain the next ones. I think that's gonna be the best way to do it, rather than try to dump everything all at once.
Sounds
Right.
good.
Everyone food up, also.
I say, considering these
Food.
couple of minutes. So raid wide, per.
Yeah, that is how progression
hurt.
works. Get ready to wipe a lot.
Like they hurt for absolutely no reason, no matter how much mitigation you put on them. But
I can throw out magic barrier at some point.
So we'll probably. So I don't think Celestia should stack Samba with Thomas's barrier. I
Probably
think we
not.
could have like I'll mitigate first, and then Thomas will, and then for the next raid wide, which will be like a minute after that, we'll have Wolf mitigate, and then Celestia use Samba, with the tanks also throwing it in. That should be an effort to not hurt too much.
Right. So tanks, figure out who's doing what. Just look for Sonic Howl.
Yeah.
Sonic Howl or Ruby Glow.
Yeah, those two.
Either
It'll
one.
be. I think it's
Ruby-
Ruby Glow first.
Ruby
It's
Glow.
Sonic Howl first, and then it's
Sonic-
Ruby Glow
That's
next.
the complex
Yeah,
part about
Sonic
playing
Howl
Dancer.
is light. Sonic Glow does about half the amount of damage as Ruby. So right at the start of the
Since
fight,
I'm support,
you're gonna
I
want to
tank damage
to
with
mitigate
Samba,
Sonic.
and I also have healing spells, so I'm basically damage and healing and tank. So I get to move around without cast, and I'm really mobile, but I am tank damage and healing all in one.
Alright, so we'll focus on doing Ruby, and then if Sonic starts giving us issues, we'll worry about that one.
Yeah.
Alright, so then I'll go over the first just 2 mechanics.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot. It's not just
There's going to be
do all the
one side that
damage.
has no
Doing all the
stones.
damage is still important,
It's
but
going to be that safe corner. Just that
not
corner,
the only
our
thing that
corner where there's
matters.
No stones. Option 2, there will be a poison in one square and the other 3 in the other one. It's going to be the square that has the 1 poison far corner again. So that one is a little bit easier. Just stay away from the poison, stay away from the ruby side. And then
Hi, guys.
we're gonna our first set of
Welcome to
towers. So soak the towers as you need. And then Ruby 2. It's gonna be like Ruby 1, or actually no. Divides it into two quadrants, I think. Shit. Yeah, and then he's gonna dive. So I'll call a knockback immunity. You're gonna need a knockback immunity. So make sure you have arm's length or surecast bound,
we have a double bound
or
just to
somebody
be
can click on
safe.
it. And then we'll just go from there because those are gonna be the first 3 mechanics, and that should be probably like what 2 minutes.
So
A minute.
the one
On a piece of paper.
towers Ruby
I'm
with
amazed. I've never seen the. That's funny.
Oh, I just
Cool.
popped it trying to move it, so you know.
Oh, that's fine. We won't need it because I think it's at 6 seconds.
yeah,
now.
Ruby
So
Glue
I just
3
go
is where it's
oh,
gonna
it's
get
120.
complicated.
You'll be fine. There's a
I'll be
chance
fine.
there's a chance you don't need it.
Okay, cool.
All right. So for the most part, you can kind of follow people, except for towers and spreads. And I'd say we just go from there.
Right. So spread, I'm gonna go to clock
so
position, and
we're
then
gonna go
tower, I'm probably gonna go to
right
2 or
here.
3. You said wherever it pops up.
Potentially, yes, with your partner,
Okay.
who is Dean.
Okay.
Dean
Cool.
has it. Actually, no. Dean has the other side memorized for towers. Do you have this side memorized?
I mean, it's just the same, but you know, the other way, right?
Yeah, just follow
I
Dean. Dean knows this very well.
The first set of towers, you have 10 seconds. You have a lot of time, but don't stand in the tower until it hits 7 seconds because you get a toxicosis debuff.
It's not the 90s.
Also, you can go in there
Okay.
at 2 seconds, 3 seconds. It's also quite delayed.
Okay, yeah, so go in when it has,
Hey,
not right away,
Heather.
but don't wait too long.
Right.
I mean, 3 seconds left. You mean
Right.
7 circles. I mean 3.
Yeah,
so
I
we
meant-
mean the same.
we
We
mean the
mean
same thing.
Yeah.
Right, so 3 left or 7 total, either one.
Okay, I'm glad you clarified that.
If you can stand in it, but your healers are gonna hate you.
Right. Okay.
Towers,
All right,
towers.
so I'll try and call stuff as I see
Towers
it.
at
Like I
seven.
said, I've also never played
Most disappointing.
melee DPS while shot calling, so there's a good chance I missed something.
Well, we're here to screw up, so
That is true.
do it.
All right.
And then tanks,
pull.
if you could give us, I'm gonna do, unless
Yes.
anyone needs longer, 15-second countdown.
All right.
That's okay.
I don't even
15
remember
good
what
with
my
that.
opener is.
Okay, tank swaps are also going to be on venomous mass. I will try to call them, but also if you could be
don't
cognizant
think
as
we need
well.
a bunch of
tanks,
extra time.
Venomous mass will need to be a swap.
Oh my God.
crunch.
Yeah, venomous mass. You need to swap before the toxic crunch. Otherwise, you're going to want to invul
Yeah,
that.
that's music.
Is it toxic
Out.
crunch first?
Venomous mass.
So it's
is first.
venomous.
It's venomous,
Venomous
and
is
crunch.
the AoE, and then
Alright,
crunch is
let's do some
not AoE.
pulls. I'm ready.
Yep. So then tanks, 15 seconds on you.
That hurts. 10 goals. Let's go. Y'all ready, boys? We get him in it. We get him in it. We get him in it.
It's been a while since I've been in some Savage.
It's been a while since I've been in this.
Ruby Glow, mitigate. Alright, so find the ones when the crystals come down. About 2. I want to say a tank buster might be coming up. I don't remember. Tank buster?
It is.
Tank? Swap it. Alright, next is going to be towers.
That's really late on that.
Find your towers. Pop in.
And
There's an ad. Kill it.
That ad has the same amount of HP as the boss.
Oh,
okay, I did that right.
You can't
The
kill
timer
that
was not
head
there.
without like a tier 3 limit break.
Okay.
Tier 1.
Ruby Glow. Mitigate.
I don't know when I'm supposed to summon that. It's the fourth mitigation.
So there's going to be 1 red, and then he's going to dive. Go towards
Knock
1.
back also.
Or get behind him first. Get behind him. Swap sides, knockback. Okay, I called that late.
Came quicker than I
Okay,
thought
so
it.
the knockback, we need to pop.
I still hit it.
Oh, should I just kill it?
Already got knocked
The
back.
knockback comes on the second charge.
Right.
We did
So
it
we
right.
have
I
to-
just didn't hit the knockback.
If you pop it when he
quick
charges the
enough.
corner, it'll be it'll
Okay.
cover the second one.
That's also.
So you need to pop it,
Not
because I
in the right
popped it
spot
one
to ride
after
it.
he had already dashed, so I guess
Okay.
it determines the
That was
knockback
honestly more than we
pretty
wanted to
early.
see there.
Okay.
That was a good first pull.
Hey, I think we got like 75%. Any questions on that so far?
So for
Say
towers,
after the, oh, Chip, go ahead.
for towers, I'm just used to 1 and 2 being the starting points, 1 going counterclockwise, 2 going clockwise. If we could do that.
Thomas, Solitary, and Celestia, are you guys okay doing 1 counterclockwise, 2 clockwise?
Explain. I learned it a different way, but I can do it. So
So then...
I would go
Dean,
1 or 4.
Dean, I'll let you
or-
explain.
Yeah, I
since
think-
you-
Because
I mean,
we had 3 in one of
basically,
them.
it's like-
So I got destroyed.
You would kind of start at 1. If it's at 1, then you stay there. If it's not, then you go to the next spot.
which would be 4,
counterclockwise. And then
Okay,
if it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
there, you go to the next spot.
then you would go to 3.
Yeah, and then
Okay, so I'm rotating counterclockwise, and you're rotating clockwise.
Yes.
Okay. So I was starting at 2 and then I would move to 3. So instead you want me to...
No.
You
Thomas,
still
you're-
can follow Dean. Yeah.
You can follow Dean. So
Okay,
if,
I will
yeah.
follow Dean.
so
Yeah, I
if you're...
can do that. That's just backwards from the way I learned it. Yeah, I was used to rotating clockwise, so if you want me to rotate counterclockwise, I can do that. So I would go 1, 4, 3. That's fine. I just need to know
Yeah.
where I'm starting.
If you could. So
That's
then,
fine.
Solitary and Celestia, your priority will be 1, 4, 3, and then Dean and Thomas, you will be 2, 3, 4. So if your tower is not on one of those numbers, just go down that list. Everyone else, I think we were okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
You kind of see how Ruby Glow 1 works. Find the safe corner. Ruby Glow 2, you just need an immunity sooner, so I'll try and call that sooner.
Also after the towers,
Did you see
there's
what
another
percentage
tank
we got
buster, so
to?
we gotta swap.
I'm guessing it was like
That one, I think,
88
is
or
just a
something,
toxic crunch.
but
I don't know if you
just
need to
curious.
swap that one.
It was a venomous mass as well.
It
That's
was.
why I died.
Okay, so it is a venomous mass again.
What was my bad?
Those 2 abilities always go off in a row.
Okay, that was
It's all yeah. Venomous Mass is the one that is an AOE, so that tank has to run into Narnia on
Right.
the Venomous Mass.
So-
But the Crunch is the same debuff, but it's only on that tank. So that tank, I've actually seen the tank stack on Crunch, and it's perfectly fine.
So it's Ruby
Stick the
1,
camera up a little
Tank Buster
bit.
Towers, and then before Ruby 2 is another Tank Buster.
I think, yeah. I know that there's one
Yeah.
after the towers. So yes.
Okay, one second.
Yeah, it's right after the towers. That's how I got killed.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just want to write that down.
that feels a little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, yeah, I think we're good. We'll get that, and then if we get to Ruby 3, we'll explain that. So, on you, Stone.
Alright. Pull 2.
And if anyone needs to cancel the countdown to ask a question, cancel it too. Ruby will mitigate. Break the crystals to find the safe corner. Safe corner will be 2.
Whatever you do not.
Yeah, don't touch the goo. Everyone can start cycling over to the to the side away from stone. Tank swap.
Box ready for tower.
Next is towers. tanks prioritize A.
That one.
Tanks go to B.
7.
Go on your towers.
Good.
Tank swap. Alright, I see what happened there. I'll explain it after.
My bad. I was standing next to the tank on Venomous.
Alright, go ahead and wipe it. So Thomas, I think you stood on B there. You'll want to prioritize You'll want to not do letters.
Oh, maybe that's
So
what happened.
your tower wasn't on 2, so B was the closest one, but you want to focus on only numbers. So
Yeah,
pretend the
sure.
letters don't
Always something
okay.
outside.
Gotcha.
So you would have gone to 3 to check. 3 wouldn't have been here, so then you would want to run over to 4.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, so then range deeps and healers, pretend the letters don't exist for towers, and then you'll just do numbers. That was where we got confused.
Okay, yeah, because I went. Okay, so I don't fuck with the letters at all on that.
Right. Letters will be for tanks
okay.
and tanks and DPS.
I've marked Dean, so it's easier to follow him. If you're on
Thank
Dean's
you.
side, you don't have to do any thinking.
Okay, cool. That helps tremendously.
Your brain can be smooth.
Oh,
So I think that's yep. So then we're good there.
Alright, I think I got the first couple mechanics.
So how's your
Understanding
night
it.
going? Going good? Going great.
Came from actually a Friendsgiving. Left early.
I watched Game of Thrones all day.
I was at work.
Yeah, I had work this morning too.
I hate working the weekends. I wait tables, so
Oh.
weekends suck.
I used to work restaurants. Another thing.
I waited tables for like 10 years.
Raid wide.
Got it.
Find the safe corner, but wait for crystals to drop. Safe corner will be 1. Nope, it's not 1. My bad. 4.
I was like, the Cactbot says southwest.
Alright, stay away from stone. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm trying to look at my ability bar and the tank swap. And the mechanics.
No, you're good. I always just assume I'm wrong.
Ready for towers.
That's just my mentality.
Next will be towers. Remember your number priorities. Pop in your towers.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Alright. You ready? Knock back immune. Next thing I have to worry
There's my
about.
tank swap.
I think we'll be sombering
Next is Ruby 2. Mitigate. Watch for stones. Stand behind him.
Fuck back now.
Knock back. Yep.
I fucked that up.
New progression.
Damn it, it was safe.
Okay, that
Remember
knockback
effects.
might also need mitigation after we've got. But I know that knockback is a lot of the people's restart of their rotation.
Ruby glow. Yeah, that's 2 minutes.
So if we can, to definitely mitigate that knockback.
Alright, so this is going to be a 2, 2, 3, 3. So 2. Safe is going to be evens. Odds.
And then across.
2. 4. Evens, odds, 2, 4. Even, odd. 2, 4. Alright, go ahead and wipe it.
That
Alright,
one,
new
the
mechanics.
last one is always going to be across from where you end on the third. So for the third blow up, you can always go across. You don't even need the track blow up.
That was exciting.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's across diagonal.
Honestly,
That's why I
feel pretty
said
good about this.
2, 4, because it was
Feel like
2 would have
doing
been the
pretty
safe square, and then opposite it would have been 4. If that makes sense. So that one comes out really fast. So that one is going to drop 2 stones in either odds or evens. If it drops it in odds, evens are safe. If it drops it in even, odds are safe. So I'll call odds or evens for safe. Second set is always opposite first set. So first set is odd safe, second set is even safe. Third set, there will be 1 safe spot. And like Willow was explaining, it's always, fourth set is always opposite the third set for the safe zone. So if 2 is safe, 4 is safe. If 3 is safe, 1 is safe. And then other than that, there would be some mitigation at the dive.
You're parsing purple.
Knockback, yes.
It's really good. 344
Willow, you're feigning the
estates
first
are in the
ruby,
world
right?
so
Yeah.
far.
Do you have feint for that or no?
I should. That's
Okay.
2 minutes.
Out of 2100.
Yeah.
Faint's 90 seconds.
Thomas, can you addle that?
What do you want me to addle?
The
the-
knockback.
The knockback?
Oh, the knockback. Yeah.
It hurts
okay.
like a bit.
Yeah, that hurts more than the ruby glows. Other than that,
Okay.
I think that's what got us, was damage there. Any questions on Ruby 3?
It was honestly
Need
easier
to
than
remember-
expected.
need to remember
that one
safe.
I thought was gonna
I don't know.
break
Did
my
we
brain.
cover safe, unsafe for Ruby 2?
It's hard. It's hard to see the
Ruby
numbers,
2,
but
There's only,
as long as I stay
so
oriented and don't
for safe,
dash
it's
around and
always
get
behind him first,
confused.
and then there's only 1
Okay.
red crystal. So we just need to be in the square that doesn't have the red crystal, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
it-
Yeah.
the
Yeah, because if you have knockback immunity, that kind of just cheeses that mechanic. You just need to stand opposite the goo and not in the red square. But remember, just be behind him first, because that first one, if you get hit by both, you'll die. First one is avoidable, second one's unavoidable. And then
Alright.
after that, we get to our clock.
Yeah, a lot of
positions.
people describe it that way, which I love about it. It's like
So
choreography.
then, so Ruby
Just learn
3,
one thing
we'll
at
see
a
if we can get through
time.
that.
And like
After that,
stuff to do
we
your
will have clock
rotation.
positions, so does everyone remember clock positions and their light party?
Or G,
Yes.
G
Okay.
and D.
So I
Light
will
party D.
Call that depending
Clock
on what it
position
is,
G.
but I won't worry too much about explaining it until we get past 3.
So we're
with
purple.
everyone.
We always do purple. That's easy. But yeah, people
good.
describe Final Fantasy rating as kind
Everyone's
of
good. Countdown on
a
10s.
dance, which is really cool. WoW rating is completely different.
Party.
It is much more gritty in a
only
way.
got this emote to slap me. And
Yeah,
because I
pretty
had
much
a
all
really
the Final
critical
Fantasy fights are this way.
What? I have questions.
I do not have
Okay. Don't forget the early mechanics. Stay focused.
all you need to know is I'm the least emo.
Already messed up my rotation level. Still fine.
Thought everyone that
glow?
played
Did it
Eager
hit?
was edgy.
Alright, wait for crystals. Safe one will be 3.
Get away from the tank and then get
Okay,
ready
wait,
for
who's
tower.
done?
Opposite corner. We're going over to 1.
Tank swap.
Just making our way over.
Toxic crunch into towers. Remember, outside is numbers only.
Ready to move there.
And your towers. Good shit. Tank swap.
Get ready for the
Ruby
next
2 is
first
coming up.
window. And get ready to knock back immune. 80%. Get behind him and then knock back immune.
Mitigate.
First thing that's on.
Remember, stand behind him once he turns. Stand behind him. Immunity. Swap to the opposite side. I just dragooned.
Oh, wait behind my rotation. Focused on them.
Ruby 3. Mitigate.
Where am I? She's over here.
You see what I mean by it hurts like a bit?
Ready to...
Alright, odds.
Then even.
4, 2. Odd, even, 4, 2. Even. 4. 2.
Okay,
Good shit.
back to G.
Tank swap.
Right now I think it's Squall and Surge.
Wall. Clock positions. Clock positions. Bait center. Bait center.
Oh shit.
Light parties. Alright, I didn't explain this. That was intense. Light parties. Wait, hold, and then your light parties. Alright. That's okay. I didn't.
We got
Killed
there.
me.
Yeah, we got there. I honestly,
Alright,
we're going so
mechanic.
fast.
We saw
Holy
it.
shit.
Okay, then Claudia tail.
Okay,
Wait,
so
this is
it looks
it's
like
not that
everyone's got
bad.
Ruby 3. I will
I mean, we still haven't seen the
not
hard
Star
mechanic
Diver
yet. But...
on the dive.
Okay,
so
Squall.
that mechanic we died to
Squall?
has two possibilities. It can either be Venomous Squall or Venomous Surge. That one was Squall.
I really thought that
If
was
it's
going to really
Squall,
mess
it
with me, and
spreads.
it's
As
actually
soon as
not
spreads go off,
bad.
we are all going to bait
You
center,
get plenty of time to
and then you're
check.
going to fall into your light parties. The light parties take about 2 GCDs to resolve, so you're going to want to hold there. If it's Surge, you will do light parties first, everyone will group center to bait, and then we will clock. So Surge is opposite Squall, Squall is opposite Surge. I'll try and watch for it, and I'll try and call it. If someone catches it first, by all means.
Oh, so on that spread, I went to my clock spot and I died from the spread. Like, I don't know if I was low on health, but the
Does
spread
do
just
a
got
lot of
me.
damage.
I think you got clipped.
Oh, okay, by someone else probably, or
I think so. I saw one go off in the middle. So everyone remembers their clock positions, right? If you don't, it's all good. Just let me know.
Yeah, so that was me. I was trying to move towards south. I don't know if
okay.
you want to make I'm talking to the tank here, the other tank.
Oh yeah, we should probably do that. Swap
Oh,
it.
yeah, because who's
Unless,
gonna have?
if you're comfortable with doing, like, I could say at north if you want, but I thought we wouldn't do aggro base, so you
We
keep
can-
north.
No, that's fine. I can definitely go aggro base.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
that's
yeah,
fine with me.
So then you
Okay.
two will just swap what you had before.
Sounds
Yeah, I
good.
find that more consistent.
No.
Yeah.
I did not even
Okay,
notice
so then
somebody had
that'll
the same
fix,
voice as Leoki.
that one.
Pretty funny.
So then everyone.
That'll just be for clocks though, right? If doesn't matter whoever has aggro, we still go to our own light parties that we had before.
Yeah.
Right.
Sounds good.
We also,
So I think
when we do get to Devour,
in the
like,
video,
post-Devour, we should have aggro for the invulnerability as well.
Alright.
Yeah.
Right.
It was
So
just
then
right
after
here.
that Surge and Squall,
think
I
that's
want to say
fine.
that we go into Devour.
That's Fang to tail or tail to Fang.
Right. Fang to
Okay,
tail, tail or
and-
Fang. And then that
Or
is
like
like
produce
Memoria Misera. It's a
fun.
6-1 or a 1-6. So if it's claw to tail, it's 6 in front of him, 1 behind. If it's tail to claw, it's 1 behind, 6 in front. So in other words, if it's claw to tail, stand behind him and then go in front of him. Tail to claw, stand in front of him, then go behind him.
I think the last claw on that's delayed.
Yes, so it's
So
1, 2,
you'll-
3, 4, 5, wait, 6, wait, tail. So there, yeah, you're right. There is a delay. It kind of baits you. I'm gonna get hit by it. I guarantee you. 'Cause
I probably will too.
Memoria was a 4-1. So, and then we have Devour after. So if you need to have up the Devour picture, go ahead and grab that.
I think the Devour comes before the Tail Claw.
I think we just died, or we wiped when he was doing Tail Claw.
Maybe I have it wrong in my head.
I just
Okay.
saw it take the tail right now when we died. After the,
Okay.
after the
I had it
small,
backwards in my head then.
And then remember, if by some miracle no one dies in Devour, tanks, you will not take your tower. You will stand next to your tower.
Well, one
And then-
person can stand in there.
Well, that's up to us. Then, do you want to invuln it or do you want to
Share it.
share it?
What?
The tower after Devour. You guys
Oh.
can, one tank can invuln it, or you can share it with mitigation.
No, we're gonna invuln whoever got aggro. Like whoever has aggro, go to the tower.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Okay, yeah, so we'll do whoever has aggro, we'll just invuln it. Alright, so then, yeah, then we're on Devour, so whenever you're ready, if anyone has any questions or a ready check or something, to stop us. Also, we have 54 minutes in the instance. Pop another food buff if you want.
Get our 15. Oh, we're still fine.
Ruby Glow mitigate. Watch for the safe zone. Safe is 2.
We've got plenty of time to get to our tower, so
Stay away from
I don't need to
stone.
rush as much as I have been.
Tank swap. Next is towers.
GCD late on that. Shoot.
Go into your towers.
Get ready to knock back on me.
Tank swap.
And burst. Burst and knock back on me at the same time.
Mitigate. Ruby 2. Remember, stand behind him.
Fuck.
Okay. Sonic Howl. Do whatever you can to help the healers. forgot to call a knockback. Sorry.
I think we all have the knock.
Yeah, I just.
Ruby Glow.
Stuff on accident.
Yeah.
All right. This one is 2, 2, 3, 3. Evens, odds. Even, odd, 2, 4. Odd. 2. 4.
My bad, I got turned around. I thought you was diagonal.
That's okay. We're all learning. We've only been in here 30 minutes.
We're already almost at the battle.
Toxic Crunch. Alright, next is the Squall Surge, which means it's either the, I'll call it when I see it.
Over here. Wrong spot.
Wall. Alright, talk positions. Talk positions. Alright, center, bait. Light parties.
Oh.
Uh-oh. We have both light parties on the same side.
Okay, so that wasn't just me.
I certainly was.
Give me tail!
I had lost
Okay,
sight of where
okay.
North was.
I was
You're all
really
good.
confused
That
there.
happened to me too. I got disoriented.
So team 1 will be
Now look where we
Hey,
are.
there's the
I'm
one.
like, wait a second, why is
Actually,
there
that's-
people here? D.
We're
I'm
gonna
like, wait
spend a lot of
I'm
time
not
watching
supposed to-
that.
Alright, so this would be circle. So this is
Circle.
circle devour.
So 7,
I just follow
Hey.
people for Devour.
and
so-
Do
immediately.
you mind if I take 2 minutes to just run to the bathroom real quick?
You're
why
good.
not?
That gives me a chance to do a bathroom break too.
Cool.
Give me a chance to do some shit. Let's get it.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go
Alright,
do a bathroom break
That's a
as
good
well.
first session.
Nothing else.
That's a lot
Water.
more progress than I expected,
Break, 5
actually.
minutes.
We might start seeing Devour.
Am I on the wrong side, or am I west?
You,
Because we both the healers died on west.
Oh.
It looks like.
Bean, you're east this time.
Yeah, I want to look at that.
Should be. Or team 2.
I just lost sight of where I was.
Oh, it's all good.
Turn off the music for a second.
No, the one stack that
Remember?
always screwed me up was, I think it was Ruby 6, where you have to do either north, south, east, west, and then you have a stack, spread, bait. No, what is it? I forget what it. No, it's a spread, bait, stack. Ah, yeah, that one. I hated that one. That was the one that always took me forever.
I think we did that right. So, yeah, so we were in the right spot.
Alright,
Looks like the sage.
I have made it back.
Wait, what happened?
I can tell you what, though, we're progging a lot quicker than my
Oh, yeah, I
last
think
raid
the
group.
sage
It
should
took
have
us
been
like an
50.
entire raid session just to make
White
it to
mage should have
Devour.
been there.
Honestly, Dean and I can also agree with
confused.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and
I was.
Honestly,
Oh, yeah, the sage one.
I'll be honest,
Sage should have
Devour
been-
is probably
okay.
the
That's
least
fine.
forgiving mechanic in this entire thing, because if you do it wrong and you die, then you have the ad that kills you immediately afterward.
If one person gets hit by Devour, it's
Alright,
kind
I'm
of
back.
almost immediately fucked.
Yeah.
Wipe it. Wipe it
Yeah.
to save your ego.
What do you think so far?
No, wait, for the circles after
Is it interesting to watch?
Devour, are we just sticking with healers on B? That's usually like the
It
party
is a
finder
lot
way
of
doing
dying, but
it, right?
you only have to beat it once.
For the circles
very
after
different type of
Devour,
game
you've got
from
the 4
a lot of
circles
the
in the
other
middle.
things.
Normally it's tanks on A, healers on B,
That's
melee
totally
on C,
fair.
and ranged on D.
This
I
is
forget
definitely
how
one
they do
area
it,
that is
but-
not
Are
for
they,
everyone.
After
They're
Devour,
static.
they're static after Devour.
Yeah, they're always on the letters. So
then,
what I typically did as a healer was healers always go to B. It was set. It was role specific on that set. They're always on the inside.
So we can do it role specific, or we could just move like 2 to B, 1 to D, or we could do role specific. What is anyone have any preferences?
I learned it as role specific. So and because the Devourer, it can rotate you around.
Right.
So for me, knowing always go to yellow on B, that was just the safest way. I can try to do it a different way, but I just don't know. That's the party finder way of doing it.
We can do it that way.
Yeah.
So then we'll do tanks. We'll bait 1 to have the ad spawn. Healers on B or healers on D.
I always did healers on B. Dean, what did you do? Because it's really up to us.
What did we do? I don't even remember.
I don't even remember.
I'm fine with what
That's
you're
when
saying.
we
That makes sense
quit.
to
That's
me.
when we
Yeah.
quit.
Okay, so
Healers will bait, or tanks will bait on A. Healers will bait on B for beta. Melee on C, and then ranged DPS on D delta. And that's for after Devour.
yeah.
After Devour.
Well, assuming we can get through Devour, that
Okay.
usually takes a bit of prog for people to learn the
I mean,
patterns. I know it
They're
did,
making this
definitely
for
did for
lazy
me.
for us, honestly.
So
Not intentionally,
I could
but we just
Dorito.
are always
I
one of the
haven't
two
done it
purple
yet.
ones. We just do your
So-
own.
I can kind
So,
of
like,
sort of help you.
party
If it's zigzag,
and-
I learned one of my
Oh.
raid leaders in my old
So
static taught me a
sorry.
way to get through
Here.
zigzag. No, clockwise. Yes, sir. If it's clockwise, it's yeah, no, zigzag is the easy one. Clockwise is the hard one. Because with clockwise, you basically have to go up north to avoid it and then back south. But if it's zigzag, you can basically just make a beeline behind him.
In Hector's thing, you said to treat it like a pizza, and I have a picture up in strats. You can go, if it's zigzag, you start in this square, but you start closer, obviously. Then you would rotate 5 of the triangles counterclockwise, and you would come back 2.
Well,
So-
yes. So if it's zigzag, what you'll do is let's say Devour starts at 1. You would start right here, and you would basically go up and around to 1 after the second circle goes off, because he's going to go basically 1 over to 2 and then down to 4 in a way. That's zigzag. So what you do is you start over here. Now if it's clockwise, you have to start over here, because he's going to basically go 2, 3, 4, and then back up. So what you do is you have to come over here, go toward the Devour, and then back again, if that makes any sense.
It makes sense. The
Yeah.
one thing for everyone also, if you are following someone, just know 14 has an innate about, I don't know, 6 millisecond lag time, or 0.6 of a second lag. So if you're trying to follow someone right on their ass, they are further ahead than you think. So
Keep running. Just keep
Yeah,
running.
just
if you're
keep running.
following someone.
I could probably, once y'all see both patterns of Devour, it'll make sense. But that definitely took us a while. It took me a while personally to understand like how Devour works.
So I think
And
the
how to get
best,
through it.
I think the best next move then is let's clean up everything up to Devour, and then regardless of if we get through Devour perfectly, like on a fluke, we still just kind of clean up to Devour, and
Yeah.
we worry about soaking the towers after Devour.
Oh, fuck.
I think that's probably the safest thing. We can clean up a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's probably the heaviest gate in this entire fight, honestly, because that's where Party Finder. If any of y'all have Party Findered P5, because I've done a little bit of it, the Party Finder group that you join, they either clear Devour or you sit there and Devour prog. It's basically the Pinax prog of P5.
I gave up after P3 on PF. I only do static.
Oh yeah, P3 with the FOA and FOF mechanic. Whoo,
Yeah, Fountain.
that was brutal in Party Finder.
No one could understand Fountain. If
Well, see, the funny thing about Fountain
Look at
is all the Party Finder groups would do it differently. Like, I would actually
yeah.
have to write down. It's like, all right, am I clockwise from the dark
We're
circle or
ready to start
counterclockwise?
pulling
Am I
again.
stacking with the melee or the DPS? Because every group would do it differently.
Yep. Oh, that's Darkfire NATOs.
Oh yeah,
But yeah,
that was the one.
Everyone did that different. Some would be MTR, TMR.
Yeah.
They were all
Oh, and then FOA. Yeah, with the it's just like, am I going clockwise or counterclockwise for the heal sucral debuff? Couldn't figure that one out.
Yeah, that was all right. So Stone is
I'm
No.
here.
okay. You are here.
So, kind of busy right now. Hold on, I got you.
All right, no, you're all good. Just throw out a ready check when you're ready.
All right, we ready. Let's get this shit started. All right.
All right. So we'll go up to Devour, and then we'll just see it a few times, get in our brains.
Alright.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
See some Devour.
Do it, Dean. You have so much.
It's Been so
Okay,
long,
stuff against
though.
partner, stuff
there-
It has.
Is there
It
a
has
barrier?
been so long. No.
No, there's
Oh,
not.
okay.
But Dean
There's
and I
not.
have this thing where when we're bored, we'll just wipe for funsies. Mainly me, and then he just adapted that to me.
You gave me this habit.
I did. I went for hating for it. I mainly think I'm the reason he quit. He just see me wipe every time.
You think so?
I think
What?
so.
Mitigate? Go to the safe corner. Be a safe.
You're gonna have to go all the way to the corner.
Oh, you touched it.
You touch the
I
button.
touched
It's also touch.
I just forgot how far it was. Jesus.
I meant, when I said corner, I meant corner.
Get away from stone. Thanks, Rob.
Towers.
Yeah, that one's got some run in there. Alright, towers. Remember A is true north.
Almost ran in right away.
Pop in your towers. Thanks, Bob.
Ready to move.
Mitigate, grade wide. This is Ruby 2, so remember you're going to want to be behind him. Get behind him, knockback immunity. Swap sides. Grade wide, Ruby 3. It's gonna be odd, even. 1, 3. Even. 1, 3. Nice. Tank swap.
Block position. Next thing for me. Then head to tail after this. If we do it right. Oh, lost target.
Squall. Block positions. Base center. Light parties. You have time. Tail to claw. Get in front of him.
One back, six
Tail goes
front.
off. Get behind. Move.
Alright, new progress. Made it. And orient this way. Is circle.
It's circle. Hold your raid buffs.
Oh. Yeah, sorry. Okay, I went too far around.
We almost pulled it off.
Thing is, during that part, I just
God, I got clipped.
That's the one
I
that's
just
gonna
barely
take
got
a long
snapshotted.
time to figure out.
I ran too far.
Okay.
I was proud. I was like, I haven't
Felt a
died
lot
yet.
quicker than I thought.
Y'all
it was
actually
going to be.
ran the right
Oh
pattern,
my
so that
goodness.
was pretty good.
Yeah, we all had the right pattern.
Surprised I remembered it first try.
I was just following
The
people.
one
Not gonna lie.
The one that'll always get you on that particular pattern is when you run north and you want to turn around and run back away. The one where he'll jump into you. You have to wait for that last jump where he jumps basically behind you to move back around.
Once he hits our starting spot, then you go back around.
Yes, that's
Right.
exactly right.
That's first time
Watch,
I
we're
saw
gonna
it,
have
though. That
circle.
was
We're gonna
exciting.
get circle down. Then we're gonna get fucking zigzag on the one odd one out.
Zigzag, honestly though, follow me because I've got a way that makes zigzag so easy. It's
zigzag
one
is
movement.
Very.
Okay.
Yeah.
Straight down.
Well,
I'm not gonna
Like,
lie.
yeah, I mean,
I'm
pretty
Zigzag
fast.
seems easier, to be
Yeah,
honest.
me too.
we're pretty
I never
clean on
got it.
everything else.
Yeah, that was pretty smooth.
Alrighty.
That's a pretty solid group.
I know Dean's already more happy than he was last time we did this.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy is Dean?
No, Dean doesn't really act happy.
Maybe like a 7.
I never know what Dean's feeling most of the time.
I'm not very vocal.
Yeah. His voice doesn't really change with pitch either.
Unless I'm mad.
Uh-oh.
And he's screaming when he's like going
Ruby glow. Mitigate.
Doing basics,
To the
right?
safe corner. Safe corner is 1. Far corner, far corner. Don't touch the goo.
I need 6 feet, people.
Not gonna happen. Don't go left, everyone else go right. Thanks, Bob.
The worst thing about the goop is it doesn't matter how tanky you are, it does protect.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so it does the same to tanks as it would
Tau-
to
Towers. A is for north.
Wow. Where the fuck am I?
Go in your towers.
Oh, I made it. Oh, okay.
Oh shit, nice.
Thank you.
Tank spot.
always look for that number 2.
Well, Carbuncle was blocking it, and I panicked.
It's fine for me because you're at the bottom of the list, so I can really easily just grab you.
Perfect.
Ruby glow. Okay. This is Ruby 2, so remember you're gonna want to be behind him.
I guess this is mitigate or
Stand behind him. Mitigate if you have it.
Thanks.
Oh, I totally forgot how to.
I used mine too early.
Yeah, I used mine too early.
I used mine at the beginning of the test. Sometimes
Are we gonna just res into goop? Okay, no, we're good.
No, you're okay.
That would happen in like P2S.
Ruby glow. Oh.
Don't do anything,
Don't touch me.
don't
Don't
do
touch me. Don't
anything.
touch me. It's gonna be even, odd,
Reapers to die.
even odd 2 4. Odd. 2. 4. Take swap.
Oh, my dead body is in the correct position, sir.
It's not allowed in this game.
Right? I was like, did I make it? And I'm like, oh, I died where I was supposed to be.
Wall. It's gonna be spread first. Clock positions. Base center. Light parties. Remember, hold for the parties. Nice. Tail, get in front. Wait for the tail and then move. Devour coming up. Hold trade buffs. It's zigzag.
Follow me.
What number are you?
1.
Okay.
Wait for 2. 1, 2. Oh. All right, follow me up.
Oh, I
Wait.
got it.
Oh, that
And
clipped
then
me.
wait for that one. Yeah, that one right there. So
Hey,
basically
grab-
what you do is you just kind of run up in a clockwise position, and then you kind of move over a little bit
fast.
for that last jump, but I did not space it correctly.
I think I was just getting into the bed. Okay, so
I'll be seeing that a lot.
That's okay.
Now-
First zigzag.
something I want to